weekend, TGIF. I'm at the Port Theatre. If you guys don't know about their James Bond experience coming, you've got to make it out. Last year they had an auction. They auctioned out some private pieces that were autographed by, like, remember in Jaws, the big golden mouth guy that was like 17 feet high? They had pieces autographed by him. The actual directors of some of the James Bond movies were here. It was like Hollywood's elite meeting here at the Port Theatre. It was such a vibe of creativity. Pommier Jewelers was donating red roses to each of the women with gift certificates for a future purchase for everybody who simply just went in. It is an amazing experience. Look it up on Facebook. You're going to find the Port Theatre, the James Bond experience. And then on August 16th is Abba. Now, guys, if you don't know what the Port Theatre is all about, this theater used to be the place where all of the veterans for the war, all of the soldiers would come, and they would get their news updates through this theater. And it's one of the last theaters of its kind in Ontario and in Canada, from my knowledge, that's still standing, that used to do this, giving the soldiers their war radio reports, what to do. They would congregate here. You can see along these walls how it's all bumped out. That is so the sound stage carries. It is a phenomenal place to see bands and see music. The ABBA show coming on the 16th of August is ABBA. Guys, that show is going to sell out. And if you get your tickets early, they're almost like half price. If you get them a month before, it's cheaper. If you get them up to a week before, I think it's like $10 off. And then up to the day before at the door, I think it's $5 off. And then it's full price at the door. So if you think you even want to come, I come alone. Don't be scared. You can come sing and dance to ABBA, the Dancing Queen. It is a phenomenal experience, but get your tickets early. And if you're going to come to James Bond this weekend, just let them know, guys, that you saw it here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you like this little bit of history. I forget the actual year that the port was built. I think it was like 1912. It should be really on the outside, or 1946. Anyhow, this is it's called the Roxy Theater. And I grew up, here was your ticket booth. You'd come to the old-fashioned ticket booth. You'd get your tickets from the ticket lady. My Nana used to be the ticket lady at the Capitol Theater. You see it says Roxy Theater right here. That's the old logo. And they still have movies, guys. Like, you can still pick up summer matinees with the kids. Stitch, there's the hours for Lilo and Stitch. So make it down to the Port Theatre, guys. Peace out. Hope you have a great weekend. It is Rib Fest here in Cornwall. That's going to be phenomenal. Lots going on here at the port. The James Bond experience, like I said, you got to make it down to. And I hope to see you here. So stay hydrated. Stay nice and cool. And if you're checking out my YouTube here, guys, I have an OG question to ask. I started a new podcast that we've got a diamond jeweler already interviewed, a comic book store owner interviewed with his most rarest comic books that he owns. They also do Comic-Con. I've got a book author, Mrs. T, Liz with Liz. Sorry, guys. I just had dental surgery. I've been in the hospital for 2 days getting IV, black and blue. But I'm here to try to help get us out to the Port Theatre this weekend. But yeah, Miss Liz, Elizabeth, Gagnon, Shana. Anyhow, she's had me on her podcast as well, Tea Time with Miss Liz, and she's a book author. We also have Angie's Models and Images. Angie is a owner of a modeling agency that's in LA, Toronto, and Ottawa. Her daughter is Helena Alexis Seymour, and Helena is already a movie star. She's on the red carpets. She's most famously known for her role in the Netflix series, The Chronicles of Jessica Wu. She was like an autistic ninja. So I've got some really amazing people that are already interviewed and ready to be launched on the podcast. But the podcast needs 50 subscribers. It's at 40. I need 10 people to hit subscribe. It's free. And as soon as we hit 50, I'm going to be able to activate the live feature. And when I can, I've got incredible musicians, well-known artists, people throughout the city that are painters, artists, musicians, everything you can think, from entrepreneurs to some people who might not even have a home but have a story. So the podcast, I Did Podcast, it has some, shorts on there right now because I was just trying to build the channel up. But what it's going to be all about, the minute it hits 50 subscribers, is going to be strictly interviews with amazing people who've got stories of encouragement, inspiration, family heritage. There's so much to learn. So check out ID podcast, guys. It would mean the world to me if you'd hit subscribe. If you're watching this channel and you're not already subscribed, it's free to do. It really, really helps us young creators get our content pushed out so that somehow we become bigger. And I just try to share gardening, adventures, geology, local events, things like that. So my channel is not in a niche. I will not stick to a niche. YouTube has messaged me personally, well, some of the, people that do things, and they were like, you need to do this, you need to stick to a niche, like let's say just garden, or let's say just geography, or let's say just travel. But I'm like, this channel is meant to be an album, a memory of my whole life. So why am I going to stick my life in a niche? So I don't. So you guys are going to find everything from, like I say, local events, incredibly amazing new people, inspirational stories, and just, so much fun. So check out my this channel, hit subscribe, and just jump over to I Did Podcast, guys. It would mean the world to me, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I need 10 people. As soon as I hit 50, I can go live. And there's an artist who I can't wait to interview. He's a world name. He just toured globally. So guys, I've got people willing to jump on the live interviews. I just need to get to 50. And I don't really want to tell all these really cool people that, hey, I need 10 more people before I can interview you. I would love the channel to hit 50 and then me to just hit the boots down on the ground and run. But we've got 5 interviews already. Angie's Models and Images. Like I said, the local book author, Mrs. Liz, a diamond jeweler, a comic book store owner with his most rare comic books, and they run Comic-Con, and the lavender field that we did while it was tornado watch, and the skies were black, and they did not want to do the interview, but I'm like, hey, I come all this way, let's just talk for a few minutes, So they're all being ready to be downloaded. If you go to I Did Podcast, you're going to see some of my personal content. I only did that to build the channel so I could get to 50 subscribers. As soon as it hits 50, it's going to be purely interviews of local people, and their inspiration, their stories are incredible. So have a great weekend, stay hydrated, get outside, have fun, and if you're going to come to the Port Theatre, or if you're going to come to any of the events and you guys see me talking, come say hi. Peace out, y'all. Happy weekend. Cheers.